Hey guys, it's Jonathan from Bullet Motorsports. Right next to me we have a 1970 GMC 1500. It's a really good daily driver. We call this one Betty, and I can't wait to go for a ride with you guys. Be sure to like and subscribe so we can give you some great content like this in the future. We're gonna start off with the paint quality. I'd rate this truck a 6 out of 10 because it's driver quality. So you're gonna have minor imperfections, but it does show really well, and the body lines are straight. Underneath it is really solid. It does have surface rust, but that's common. There's no undercoating, no one spray painted it, it's original. Gonna open up the hood right now. You can see these big GMC emblems right here. Really nicely detailed 350. It does have AC. AC does work. Power steering and power brakes. Engine bay is clean, looks really nice. You do have the markings from factory up there. New battery, and you see the condensers are replaced for the air condition as well. No rust, no funny sounds when you're shaking the hood. Nice and clean. Ooh. Let's close this. Go down the driver's side first because it's so windy today. It's like 30-mile-an-hour winds, and it's 70 degrees in Florida, which is pretty neat. You've got double trim here, and then you have 1500 V8, so it was original V8 truck. It wasn't a 6-cylinder. Wheels and tires are in nice shape. You do have 80 to 90% tread left. You've got those tow mirrors right here, and the coolest part, when you open up this door, it's triple green. So you've got green seats, green doors, green door panels, and a green dash. Unbelievably cool. It does have a little bit of wear on the door from putting your arm out there while you're driving. Steering wheel has some cracks in it, but it is original. All the gauges work, so I drove this for the past 2 days with no issues at all in regards to overheating or my wife yelling at me because it was uncomfortable. So that's a good thing. Seatbelts work. You've got your gas tank right here. It sits behind your seat. A little bit of wear on the footwell, but it's a driver quality truck. You've also got your original placard right here with the correct rivets, which I like. You close it, listen to that. Look how solid is that. All your trim is beautiful. The bed itself is it's a long bed, and it does have this really cool rack, along with a spare tire. When we get over there, I'm gonna show you something that's pretty neat on those tires. Bed liner has bed liner sprayed in, and it's matching, so it has green bed liner. Everything is green on this truck. The accents are all silver. Bumper's in really nice shape, and the bumper says Marietta, which is, I'm sorry, Henrietta. So that's where I guess that was the dealer that sold it at the time. That was common, so they would put these bumpers on at the dealership so that you had branding. It's kind of like what we do with the license plates. When we come over here, this bed side looks just like the other side. It's great. It's even on both corners. And then we do have our My Dream Girl shirt here. My marketing guy said we had to plug our t-shirts. We're doing one every month. We only have 100, and they sell pretty quick. So just give us an email at sales@bulletmotorsport. Be able to take a credit card. If you do orders of over 60 bucks, we throw in a sticker and free shipping. Can't beat that. Let's open up the passenger side door. Same as the driver's side, but less wear because this window's not always down. Carpet is original, and you do have the custom badging right there, and the glove box does open. Passenger side fender is really nice as well. And then when you get underneath here, when I talked about that surface rust, you're gonna see that it's super solid underneath. It's just aged, that's it. No holes, floorboards are nice. I've had it in the air, no issues. Drives really good too, which we'll test out. You've got your springy wingy right here. Let's go ahead and fire it off. I'm not gonna get inside it when I start it. The carburetor, you can start it hot or cold. It does the same thing every time. It starts. You don't have to give it gas. Sounds really good. No smoke from those tailpipes. What do you say we jump in and go? All right, let's start it up again. Starts up like that every time. I just said that before. All your gauges actually work in this truck. So you've got oil pressure, temperature, battery, which is your voltage, your gas gauge, and that does operate. Just filled it all the way up. Your lights do work. The only thing that I wish they had in the 70s would be the illumination for here. So when you're going to select your drive, you don't really have lights to see if you're in the correct driving position, but obviously if you own the truck, you know what you're doing. And turn the lights off. The radio does turn on, but there's no sound. You also have air conditioning, so you can hear the compressor kick on, and air does blow. You can hear it just turn on. Another neat feature, so the custom badging right here, and then when we open this up, watch your knees. You're gonna have all of the options that this truck came with. So it did have the olive cloth inside. It was a V8 car, 350. Did have power brakes. We'll have a photo of this in the gallery so you guys can take a look at that. And the actual glove box isn't dirty, it's nice and clean. This is a driver. Let's put it into drive. Suspension feels really good too. So I've driven this on the highway and it feels really nice. Doesn't float anywhere. Steering is responsive. And it's, I mean, anybody can drive this thing. Got my turn signal on right now. It does operate. There's no hesitation in the throttle, so you give it, there's no dead spots. It feels good. The transmission shifts nicely. One thing I did notice is when you do put it in reverse when it's cold, it takes about 5 seconds for it to actually click in. But in regards to pulling or slippage, I don't feel any slippage at all. Dash is really easy to see. And when you go over bumps, you're gonna see how nice the suspension is. The suspension actually feels really good. It feels like a modern truck. I mean, it is a 70s vehicle. What I did too is, you gotta have your music. So I got one of these cheap Bluetooth speakers off of Amazon, and it actually sounds really good when you put it right here. Headliner, no headliner, I love it. So you're never gonna have a problem with the headliner falling down. It's metal, nice and clean. You've got your visors here that are in great shape, and you do have an original mirror for sure. Look at the wear right there. Here comes some bumps. Feels really good. You want to be a country boy for a second? Slow down here and I'll show you what you do in the South when you're doing a U-turn. You turn around here, you give it a little goosey, and you slide it around. Let's get back on the road, nice and smooth. If you guys have any questions about this specific truck, give us a call at 954-363-2261. As you can see, it runs and drives great. We do these videos so that we can help the buyer buy sight unseen, which is a common practice nowadays due to everything that's going on in the world. All right, I'm gonna turn around here, and once we get past that boat with trip 350s, we'll test out the transmission and the acceleration. Let me slow down. We'll start off at a low gear. You ready? Second gear. Your secondaries on the carb are opening up easily. And here are those bumps again. Let's get some outside shots. You guys want to find out about shipping this vehicle or financing this specific truck, you go to our website, you can click on transport or financing. We'll be able to get you a quote for shipping. We can also bundle that into the financing if you want to do that too. Shipping normally to California is around $1,700 for a truck like this. And if you want to go to Europe or Germany, it's around $1,950, which is pretty impressive. I mean, that's crazy. You're going to a different country, but that's what it costs. Thanks for watching the video. If you have any questions, give us a call at 954-363-2261. See ya.